My name is Ammar, Ammar in French. I'm Syrian. I'm a journalist actually, and I arrived here about 2 years ago. I came from the capital Damascus through Beirut. I did a master's in journalism in Syria, and right now I'm a student actually in Paris. I'm doing a master's in culture studies, and I work as a culture critic, as a culture journalist. I write for international newspapers in Arabic. As my case, I feel like I can continue living my life without being threatened to be killed or imprisoned. But in general, I know that France has always a problem with refugees, with immigrants. But it depends on certain population of refugees, because they're not only Syrian. There's a lot of groups of people who quitted their country and they came here to France seeking asylum. We are trying to do our best to be accepted, to be part of the society. Yet we can always know that there's always this discrimination against refugees that we can never fight, we can never stop. It has always been and it will always be. Actually, knowing that it's gonna be an edition written by refugees or exiled, but not about their own personal experiences, not about refugees, it's actually quite a challenge and quite honoring, to have the chance for one day to write a whole number as journalists or as professionals. And it will be tempting to us to have the way or have the means in order to produce a content to French audience during a huge name like Libération, a huge platform, without being involved as victims or as personal subjects of interest, of analysis. As my personal thoughts, I was honored to be at the building of Libération where everything is being worked out, and we entered and we saw everyone was so cooperative and loving, and they treated us as okay, now we're gonna start writing. We don't care about your personal stories, because this is not the project. The project is having ideas, being ready to be published. And this is shocking actually, because I never thought that I would be able to enter it. I know that I walked by it because I used to live there next to the building, which is also a coincidence, but being inside, watching everyone working, seeing how everything is being created step by step, I felt like at some point we're gonna say, okay, get out, we got what we want, and no, stay, relax, meet the people, talk to them. And it was very, very family-like situations, a great experience. Because I don't think that people should say, oh my God, this is one of the best, very cool editions that is made by refugees, look, they can do it. So I think this is gonna be our goal. If people could read it as one of their everyday habits, not knowing okay, this is written by refugees, let's check out what they write. Eventually, at the end, I think the feedback will be, okay, so they also have ideas that could interest us. And this is actually gonna change the perception of refugees, of what we do in our lives. Yes, we can write something that is appealing. And I think it's gonna be interesting, very interesting, to know the reaction of us just doing journalism work.